Okay, hello everyone, this is episode 2 of my little question time video series. First of all, thanks to everyone who stopped by and watched the first episode, and thanks again to everyone who submitted a question for me to answer this time. It took me forever to record that first one. I just had to find somewhere to sit and set up the lighting. I've ended up just sitting in the corner of my office. So I've got a window up there and then a lamp giving me some light over here. And then I started editing in iMovie, and then got fed up with iMovie and tried Final Cut Express, then got fed up with Final Cut Express and ended up spending all night rendering it, but it was all worth it with all the nice comments, so thank you very much. So let's get on with some questions for this week. Why do designers tend to use Macs as opposed to Windows PCs? I suppose firstly because they're so much more cooler. You can show off to your friends and look like a proper designer if you've got a Mac. But seriously, I mean, Macs have always been quite popular in the creative industries. They've always been kind of targeted at designers and like film production sort of thing. The hardware speaking, they tend to be slightly more reliable because the software and the hardware is made by the same company. It's all the little things like the feel of it, the look of it. Obviously designers like things to look pretty cool and pretty, so that's probably a big factor. Generally speaking, the applications we use from Adobe are more or less the same, so there's not really much difference in the way you design. It's just the hardware that those software applications are installed on. So if you've got a Mac, then you'll probably understand all the niceties that come along with it. If you're on Windows, you can still do the same things, it's just not quite as cool. Where or how do you find clients? Since my blogging shenanigans became quite popular, it gave me quite a bit of exposure online, and that's really where I found more or less all my clients, since I've been lucky enough to have clients come to me for work rather than me have to go out looking for new clients for certain projects. So for instance, if I posted a topic on logo design on my blog, like a logo design walkthrough or something like that, usually that result in people getting in touch asking if they can hire me for their logo design project. And that's kind of what happened with the Fallout Boy merchandise. I created a hoodie design, t-shirt design, skateboard deck for the new album launch. And the merchandising company got in touch with me because they'd seen a skateboard deck tutorial on my blog, and obviously they thought they'd get in touch to see if I'd be interested in doing it. And that sort of job is something I'd probably never land otherwise if it weren't for my job, weren't for my blog. How often do you trim your eyebrows? However often Laura decides it's time to give me some eyebrow plucking torture. She's the one who grooms the eyebrows. After a few weeks, she might decide that they're looking a bit overgrown and give me a plucking session. And, I try to avoid it as much as possible because it hurts me too much. What camera do you use? What camera do I use? I use this one right here. Let's think of a way I can show you. There it is. It's a Flip Ultra HD, and it's on my little tripod. Okay, next up is a question from Ian Lunn. He says, as somebody who's looking to leave behind agency work and going to home-based freelancing, what differences should he expect in the way he communicates with clients? Well, I guess that it really depends on your kind of personality. Really, is how you communicate with clients. Nowadays, I suppose one thing that I've found different is I tend to be on a lot more of a personal friend level to my clients. In emails we'll be talking about the project in one paragraph, and underneath we'll be talking about everything from skateboarding, mountain biking, anything really, latest movies. So I don't know if that's probably tends not to be sort of thing you talk about with agency work clients. Although in my old job there were a few clients who we got along with on a personal level. So it just depends, I suppose. nobody really likes the business side of business. I always much prefer to be, converse on more of a natural and friendly level. Alright, in this week's little news section I've got a few links for you, a couple of tutorials and one list roundup. First up is a tutorial from Vector Toots. It's getting carried away with balloon lettering. It's a little illustrator tutorial how to create a cool little text effect, obviously as if it was created by little balloons. It's quite a good one to practice your transparency effects and all that, so definitely check that out. Next up is a list post from AppStorm. It's 35 of the best Facebook fan pages, and this is quite a useful roundup if you ever design a Facebook fan page for yourself or a client or sort of band or business. It's got some really cool customised fan pages, gives you some ideas on what you can include in your own. And finally this week is an article from Design Instruct. It's a guide to popular printing techniques, and it gives you like an instruction and a description of all the popular printing effects, things like spot varnishes and embossing, all things like that. So if you're into print designs or you've no idea on how any of that stuff works, that's one for you. Because it's Poochie time. Poochie! Let's make an appearance on camera. No legs. Oh. Well, thanks to everyone who submitted the question. If I didn't answer your question, feel free to submit it again. I only pick out a handful, so to keep the episodes short. So feel free to ask your question again if I didn't pick it out this time, and I'll hopefully get round to it next time. So thanks again for everyone tuning in, and I'll catch you all later.